Finding community can be so frustrating. Today we're going to look at 3 possible barriers that may be keeping you from finding the community that you long for and need. Hey everyone, I'm John Scroggins, Director of Baton Exchange. Today we're going to be talking with Kyle Young, pastor of Rock City in Columbus, Ohio, on 3 reasons why people struggle to find community.
What are common barriers to finding community? I think it depends on the expectation that has been set for what you're coming out of. So if you've had a certain experience, if you've really seen yourself grow in certain areas, and you're going to be looking for that same thing. The bar's been set at a certain level, and so you're going to be typically trying to meet that same bar, if not exceed it, and so that could be a potential barrier. The greater experience that you've had where you're coming from, probably the more challenges and the more difficulty you're going to face to find something at that same level. But no, the season that you're coming out of might not necessarily look like the season that you're going into, that God's prepared for you, and having a certain sense of flexibility and a certain sense of openness to really allow God to direct you and lead you to where He wants you to go, and preparing you, for what He has in store for your future, I think is something to really, that could be a barrier potentially. Other barriers just might be the city and the community that you're in, and just depending on the size, depending on the population, depending on where you come from, that could be potential barriers for you. And I think another barrier would be your own commitment level, where obviously it's going to take a certain level of commitment, you're going to need to be deliberate, need to be intentional about finding community. It's not just going to happen on its own. So without having that intentionality, it could be a big barrier for you as well.